2 more spec books coming up. Alright guys, if you watched my last video, you saw I talked about 3 books. 2 were speculation, one was a bit of a spoiler. I'm only going to be talking about 2 today. Alright, these aren't X-Men books. One of them, right out of the gate, let's go for it. Avengers number 8. This is the first appearance of Kang. This is something people are speculating on big time. And let me just, before I really get into this, I know Fantastic Four 48, 49, 50, especially 48, and to a lesser extent 49, are big spec books as well. This is not as expensive as that book. I mean, we're talking about FF48, First Silver Surfer, First Galactus. It's a very expensive book. This is still kind of affordable, man. I got this a 5.0. This was about $300. The reason this book is getting a little bit of heat is because Kang the Conqueror is time traveler extraordinaire, and with Avengers Endgame coming, a lot of speculation about the story, how they're going to time travel, and maybe Kang shows up and this and that. Either way, you got a villain here, an Avengers villain that hasn't shown up yet, and a popular one, and a really good one. So while this is still affordable, you may want to hop on this. And again, this is all speculation. I don't know anything. I could be wrong. I'm expecting Manimal to get on here and say, "Oh, you're wrong, blah, 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 blah." Actually, maybe not of this book, because I'm pretty sure he wanted this book too, and this is another big spec book. So Avengers number 8, first appearance of Kang. All right, this next spec book, a lot of people are talking about. It's starting to climb. It's a tough book to get in a 9.8. If you watched my last video, I said anything that you pick up from 1980 to present time should and better be in a 9.8. The reason is there are 9.8s everywhere, so you can get them. You know, we just talked about Avengers number 8. You're not going to find that in a 9.8, and if you do, you're going to drop thousands and thousands of dollars. But the modern books, you should get 9.8s. The prices should be somewhat fair depending on the title. This book was a little tricky to find I say affordable, you know, I guess affordability is relevant to the individual. But anyway, this is Thor 337, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. I picked 2 of these up at the same time on eBay, maybe actually this was a while ago. I think I paid about $350, $375 a piece. I kept one for my personal collection. I kept this one to speculate on. Now, the reason this book is getting a little bit of heat, you saw Stormbreaker in Avengers Infinity War. You know, well, where's Stormbreaker? Oh, that's not Stormbreaker. He comes in 2 issues later. You kind of have an idea that maybe the core of the Avengers are heading out. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, and Beta Ray Bill can almost take the place of Thor. You've also kind of they've teased him, right? There were rumors that he was in the first Guardians of the Galaxy early when the movies first began, when Star-Lord was dancing around singing and he grabbed it and was using it as a microphone. I think those were debunked. I don't think that was Beta Ray Bill's, kind, race, whatever there. But we did see his face in Thor Ragnarok. He was an ex-champion, so we know he's out there. He's in the MCU. He does exist. Will he come? Are we going to see him in Endgame? I don't know. But again, this book's hard to find. It's a little tricky to find 9.8 white pages. These white covers are kind of hard to find in 9.8. Another great book, as an example, is Amazing Spider-Man 301. Has that white cover. And that book in a 9.8, between a 9.6 and a 9.8, I think it triples in value to go from a 9.6 to a 9.8, something like that. This, I didn't look up the 9.6s in this book because, again, you should have it in a 9.8. If you want it for your personal collection and you don't care about the grade, it's super affordable. I think it's like a $40, $50 book raw. 9.0s you could probably get for $100, maybe even less. So, near mint minus is still affordable. This is starting to creep up. All right, so those are my 2 spec books for today's video. I have 2 more I want to talk about in the next one, which who knows when I'm going to get it done. So now we've talked about 4 spec books and 1 spoiler. 2 more books to go. Next video. Guys, please like, subscribe, add, share the video. Follow me on Instagram at @VeryGary_comics. I am on Facebook as a like page, and that's really it. Not too much social media. So I will see you guys later.